What is up, YouTube? KM888 here with another deck profile of mine. I'm going to do the second version of my Harpie deck. I also know Windrose the Elemental Lord hasn't been released yet, but I'm actually doubting if I'll put her into this deck, so I'm just revealing my deck list right now. So yeah, Harpies, my second version. Let's get to the deck list, I'd say. It's on Dev Pro because not all cards are on Dueling Network yet. And of course I don't have the cards in real yet because they aren't released. So let's go to Dev Pro. First of all, deck is 40 cards, so that's good. 2 Tragodia. This card has only recently been in my deck and it's actually working great. The deck has some problems with OTKing because you can search a lot with it, but it doesn't stop the OTKs from wind-ups, heretics, stuff like that. So yeah, the Tragodias really come in handy. Then one Dark Simorgh, a lot of darks, a lot of wins. It's basically a staple, so yeah. I only play one because I don't think 2 is needed. 2 Harpie's Pet Dragon. Some people play 1, I like to play 2. It's a good card combined with Harpie's Channeler, and I really want 1 to be in the deck at least. I swear, in like 50% of the cases, I open up Channeler plus Harpie's Pet Dragon. If I only play 1 and I draw the Pet Dragon, it's bad because then I can't go into my Big Eye or into my Photon, into my, what's this card called? My Phantom Beast plane, so yeah. I really need 1 into the deck, so that's why 2. 3 Harpie Queen, pretty standard for a normal Harpie deck. You need 3 Queen, I think. It's a good card, 1900 attack, so yeah. 3 Cyber Harpie Ladies. I chose these over the Harpie Lady ones because even with the 300 point boost, they only have 1600, so they aren't going to beat a lot of the cards. Cyber Harpie Lady at least has 1800 attack on her own, and that's really good. Also, when you give her, when you have the field spell on the field, this card can at least get over Thunder King, so yeah. Which is a big problem for this deck, so yeah, that's why Cyber Harpie Lady, I like it more than Harpie Lady 1. It has been better for me to have this card. 3 Harpie Channeler, staple in the deck. It's an easy rank 4 or rank 7, whatever you want. 1 Harpie Dancer. I like the card at 1 at this point. It doesn't have much uses, but it's pretty cool. Like, if you have the field spell, you can at least pop 2 cards with this card, and it isn't targetable for a bottomless trap hole at that point. So Harpie Dancer just avoids that. Great ninja skills. It's a cool card, really. It really helps it sometimes. Plus, it's another target for your Hysteric Sign and your Harpie Channelers. So yeah, pretty cool. Double Summoner Monk. I'm not gonna lie, this card is god in this deck. If you open up with Monk, Hysteric Sign, and any Harpie card, it's really great. Summon Monk, ditch the Hysteric Sign for a Channeler effect, get your Harpie's Pet Dragon, make a rank 7, have your Summoner Monk still on the field in defense, and at the end phase you get your Hysteric Sign effect, fetching you 3 cards. So yeah, that's just over the top actually. Summoner Monk is way too good in this deck. Double Tour Guide and a Sengen. I just like this. Yeah, not really much to say about it. If I have something banished, I can go into Leviair. If my opponent has a Zen mains on the field, I can just go into Tempo and steal some points. So it's all really good. It really helps to have these. Also, some more dark targets for Dark Simorgh, so pretty good. The last monster of my deck is 1 Maxi. I like it at 1. I really don't need 2. Opponents aren't going to summon that much that I can chain Maxi to it and profit enough of it to do good stuff. So yeah, Maxi at 1 in my main deck is pretty much enough. Then for the spells, 1 Allure of Darkness. I play 8 Dark Monsters in this deck. Allure of Darkness really has come in handy for me. It improved the consistency a lot actually. I was a bit doubtable. I discussed this with a friend of mine, and together we came to like adding double Tragodia and an Allure of Darkness to improve the consistency. And since then the deck is actually running way smoother. Tragodia has helped me so many times, and Allure of Darkness also. Like, for example, sometimes I open up double Tour Guide. It's pretty bad, because you summon one tour guide and you fetch your Sengen, and the second tour guide is dead in your hand. I also had the Allure, so what I did was summon tour guide, fetch Sengen, so I can't draw it with Allure of Darkness, imagine that. Then play Allure of Darkness, draw 2 cards, and banish the second tour guide in your hand. It's pretty basic maybe, but it really improves the consistency, Allure of Darkness. It's really a good card. Heavy Storm, pretty much staple. One Quilpan of Guldos, I like this card a lot. It brings a bit of graveyard control, and it also allows me some more safer options. Like when my opponent has the Zen Mains or Stardust on the field or something, and I can't do every play that I want, Quilpan of Guldos is just too good for that then, at that point. Just return that Stardust, return that Zen Mains. If you are really afraid of a back row, because you know what it is, because your opponent played a Duality or something or whatever, or you just predict it really nicely, Quilpan of Guldos also helps that. Like, bounce that card, then make your big play, and it doesn't matter if your opponent had that Bottomless or that Solemn Warning, your play has been made, and that Solemn Warning might even be useless now, so yeah. Quilpan of Guldos, it really helps. One Dark Hole, staple. At this point, I play Pot of Avarice too, because I have 21 monsters. I want my Elegant Egotist, my Hysteric Sign, my Harpie Channeler. I want them to be as viable as I can. That's why I actually play the Pot of Avarice. I need some monsters in the deck. My Harpies need to be in there, my Exceeds, if they are in grave, returning them to the extra deck is pretty cool actually. You can reuse them, reuse Lightning Shidori, stuff like that. So yeah. Monster Reborn, also staple. One Elegant Egotist, you don't need more. Hysteric Sign just fetches it from the graveyard anyway, so yeah, one is enough. 3 Hysteric Signs. This card is just beautiful. No, really. If you can search Elegant Egotist with it, and then get three extra cards in the end phase, if you happen to destroy it, it's just it saves the day actually. If your opponent has like a major field, Hysteric Sign really comes through. Also Summoner Monk, just discard this. It's all standard play, but it's really good. Actually, the nicest play I ever had with this card is that I had one on the field, and I also had one in my hand. But I had 4 cards in total in my hand, and my opponent attacked me directly with a Spirit Reaper, and they actually chose Hysteric Sign from my hand just at random, and that was really awesome because I went +3 of that move, and it definitely won me the game turn after. So yeah, I'm not saying I couldn't have won else, but Hysteric Sign just made it so much easier. You can have so many funny plays with that. If your opponent has is a Dark World player and they use Dark World Dealings, just discard Hysteric Sign +3 off of their card. They just give you the win basically. Next to Hysteric Sign, Harpie's Hunting Ground. They're basically the MST of the Harpie deck, but you don't need MST because you have Hunting Ground. You play it, you summon Harpie after Harpie, and you kill their cards. Then the Double Bottomless. Pretty standard card I think in this metagame. A lot of monsters are above 1500. Torrential also hurts me a little bit because I special summon a lot, so I don't really like Torrential in the main deck. Of course I'll be siding it for wind up, stuff like that, so yeah. Double Icarus attack, I play how many winged beasts? Like 1, 7, 10, I play 11 winged beasts I think. Icarus attack just pairs too well with it, so yeah. One Hysteric Party, why 1? You might be wondering, why don't play 2 or something? Hysteric Party is just too good. But when you think of it, whenever you get Hysteric Party off at a decent timing, you basically win. It doesn't matter if you have a second one anywhere in the deck. If you just draw the 1, it's enough. You win at that point if they can't stop it and they can't stop your plays. The second one really isn't needed. Also, if you would have the second one and they stop your first one, the discarding is it's not good at the end of the game. You need your cards at that point. So yeah, Hysteric Party, it's a really good card, but it also has its negative sides, and you just have to take those into your account. Then the last 2 cards of the deck, Double Warning. I think Warning is better than Judgment for this deck, so I've tried Judgment, so it really doesn't work. It's only good for when your opponent plays Dark Hole or something, and you have a lot of monsters. But yeah, I could use Starlight Road for that, so it's really not necessary. I like Warding better. It stops their plays. It saved me so many times. It's a good card, and Judgment just isn't necessary in this. Let's go over to the extra deck then. I play one Synchro Monster. At this point, I'm not really sure why I do play it. I recently removed my tuner, but the Black Rose Dragon is still in here, just in case I can like reborn an opponent's tuner or steal it with Big Eye, stuff like that. I haven't really chosen what I was going to do with the Black Rose Dragon yet, so that's mostly why. If you want to replace it, all fine by me. But I keep it in here just in case I can reborn a tuner or I can steal one. It happens so many times, you actually would be surprised of it, I think. For the rank 7s, we have Phantom Beast playing Drago Sack. This card, if you summon it first turn, that's just amazing. Your opponent will have so many troubles getting rid of it. What happens to me a lot is like, when I summon it, they always have Dark Hole. I don't know why, they just always have Dark Hole. It's so annoying. Of course, the tokens save this card, but the tokens are gone, and then they only need one more card to get rid of my Drago Sack. But they always have Dark Hole, I don't know why. But yeah, it's actually a really tough card to get rid of. Second one is even better. Big Eye, just steal their monster. Oh, you have a Shien on the field, give me that. No problem summoning this card, because you'll just summon it with Channeler to Pet Dragon and get this card. No spells or traps involved, just steal their cards. You have a BLS? Give me that BLS. Stuff like that. You just get the possibilities are endless, actually. Rank 4s, Shockmaster, pretty stable, I think. You can go all the way with this deck. If you have Summoner Monk, ditch something, Hysteric Party preferably, I guess. Get Channeler, get another level 4 with Channeler, and you have Shockmaster. Hysteric Party to Shockmaster, easy enough, so yeah. Photon Papilloperative. Good card, good staple. I like it. Black Ship of Corn, same reason as Papilloperative. It also gets rid of Zen Mains, Reaper, stuff like that, so yeah. Sylphine the Cold Bird Beast. I'm not sure if a lot of players will know this card, so let's read it once. 2 level 4 Wing Beast type monsters, so you just make it with 2 Harpies. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card until your next standby phase. Negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls, currently controls. Also, this card gains 3 on attack for each face-up card currently on the field, except this card. I know, it maybe sounds bad, but like a 1 turn exceed and then it's going to be dead. But really it isn't. I just always needed 1 turn. For example, when my opponents are playing Fire Fists, this card is amazing. They have 3 or 4 continuous spells and traps face up on the fields, a monster, you have 2 face up cards. This card's attack will be around 4,000 to 5,000, while it also negates all those face up cards. Basically what you do, it's a skill drain for all their face up cards, so yeah, it's really good, and it lasts until your opponent's end phase. So you don't have to worry that they go over you at that point, because 4,000 to 5,000 attack really is a lot. Every time that I summon this and I think it will help, it has like 3,500, 4,000 attack, stuff like that. It's really a good beater, actually. Also, this card is a winged beast, so when needed be, you can Icarus attack with it. It's pretty good, I think. It helped me a lot. Also, when your opponent has Tragodia or something on the field, you just go Sylphine, activate his effect, and Tragodia's attack will drop to 0. It just will be a sudden drop. This is actually a good OTK starter. Man, almost a tongue twister for me. Next card, Lightning Chidori. Really a good card. It's pretty broken, although I don't think it will be banned or something in the future. If anything, it'll go to 1 probably, so it's not a generic monsters. It's a good card, but that's it. Maestro Symphony Djinn, staple. 1 Daigusto Emerald. Like I said with Pot of Avarice, I like my monsters in the deck. Emerald just gives me more pluses. It's really good. Gagaga Gunman. Pretty much a staple these days, I think. Good finisher, of course, when your opponent has 800 or less. But it also is good for attacks. Like, my opponent once had a Stardust something, and the only thing I could do was go into this card to destroy it. Gaga Cowboy, really a good card. If you haven't thought of it for your deck, maybe you should. Then for the rank 3s with Turgide and Sengen, Leviathan Dragon, Levier, Temtempo, and Zen Mains. It are the 4 staple rank 3s for me. Leviathan, because it's the only thing that actually has some power of those 4. 2500, it's really good. Levier, just in case I need something that is banished and I want it back. Temtempo, to get rid of things like Utopia, Gachi Gachi, Zen Mains. It goes to 2700, so it's a really good beater at that point. And of course my own wind-up Zen Mains, in case I need to stall a little bit. For my side deck I have 1 Dark Simorgh, 1 Maxi, 2 DD Crow, 2 Effect Veilers, double System Down, Zone. I don't know if you guys know this card, but it's really a troll card to play with, so yeah. 1 MST. I'm actually thinking MST is going to get hit this next ban list, and it's going to go to 1. No problems for me, as you can see. Like, I only play 1 MST, and it's even in my side. But the most important thing for why I play it is for skill drain. Skill drain is the one thing that stops this deck a lot if you can't destroy it. My only things to destroy skill drain are Heavy Storm and Icarus attack. If you noticed, skill drain negates the effects of your monsters. So if you have the field spell on the field, this card, it really needs Harpie Lady or Harpie Lady Sisters. Whatever card you want to use with the field spell to destroy skill drain, it won't work. Skill drain just negates the name changing effects of the Harpy, so they aren't treated as Harpie Lady or Harpie Lady Sister, and your field spell just won't work. So the only thing that I have to get rid of skill drain is Heavy Storm or Icarus attack. I play 1 extra MST just in case I see things like that. Dark Rolls are really dangerous if they have skill drains for me. So that's one of the only decks actually that threatens me. 1 extra Hunting Ground for decks that have a lot of field spells, and I really need my Hunting Ground, stuff like that, so I just keep it in my side for now. Double Torrential and double Soul Drain. For me, this is a basic deck list at this point. I might do some more changes in a while. If so, I'll just put it in annotations on the screen, because it's easier than making an entire new video. Of course, if the deck would be changed too drastically, I'll make another video for you guys. Just because I love you guys so much. Now, for this video, tell me what you like about the deck. Maybe you have some other great idea for it, like a card change, and you just want to see it and you want to know if it works. Post it in the comments below. I really like it. I love to read your comments, and if you guys ask me something, I almost always do it. Like, I'll try it anyway. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, of course, but I'll just try it, really. So yeah, comment below, tell me what you think about it. Any ideas, any tips, stuff like that. Also, like the video, it helps the video to get noticed. Put those thumbs up. A deck list will also be in the description below. It'll probably just be a picture of this with the deck list on Dueling Network forums. But yeah, you guys will figure it out. And also subscribe to me for more great videos. So yeah. For now, like, comment, subscribe then, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!